All right, question number 7. Here we have two different logs on the left side. Since they both have a base of 4, we can use the property of logs that says when you're subtracting logs, you can combine them and write it as a division problem. So I'm going to combine both the logs on the left-hand side. So we're going to have log base 4. And then on the numerator, we're going to have a t plus 14. On the denominator, we're going to have t plus 6. And then on the right side, we have equal log base 4 of t. So the way this setup works is now that we have just one log on both sides, it's both log 4. We can ignore those. If those are the same, then these two things have to be equal. So we're going to basically ignore the log 4, and we're going to be solving this equation. So we have t plus 14 over t plus 6 equals t. All right. So at this point, I had a fraction, don't like fractions, so I'm going to multiply both sides by t plus 6. Basically, I'm going to move that over, multiply. That's going to leave me with t plus 14 equals t times t plus 6. We're going to distribute. It's going to give me t squared plus 6t. And bring the t plus 14 down. It's looking like quadratic, so I'm going to subtract t over. I'm going to subtract the 14. So it's going to leave me with 0 equals t squared. Combining a t and a 6t, you're going to subtract. It's going to give us 5t. And then subtract 14 minus 14. All right, so we're going to see if this will factor. 1 and 14. So the factors of 14 are 1 times 14, 2 times 7. We want to subtract to see if we get 5. That would be 2 and 7. So this will factor. Separate the t squared, add the 2 and the 7 that we found we use. First sign is my bigger number, so 7 is positive, and they're different, so this is negative. Set both of those equal to 0, and we get t equals 2 and t equals negative 7. So we get 2 answers. We do want to check if you were to plug those in, we would get positive values. If I plugged in a negative 7, however, right here, you cannot take the log of a negative number. So when I plugged in negative 7 will not work. So this answer we would throw out, and we would only use t equals 2. So just to show you, if I plugged in 2 and the negative 7, it's going to tell me it's wrong. And then if I get rid of the negative 7, because like if you plug in negative 7 here is positive, plug in negative 7 here, this will come out negative, and you can't evaluate a log. Just to remind you, if I turn this on and I do log, I can put a positive number in there, but if I do log and I put a negative number in there, it'll tell me error. It's kind of like dividing by 0. So get rid of that negative that causes that issue, and everything is good.